Hey then guys, mic check, mic check. Alright, thanks John. It's going to be a quick session today. Market opens in 5 minutes. How you doing, JT? We'll just do some quick analysis. We've obviously had the first initial response down here at this liquidity. Proponents of supply and demand were in, you know, the demand area, right? But again, we've had a really nice response down here. Just want to remind everybody it's December. It's like Christmas in 4 days, you know. We do have some news that's going to be released at 3 o'clock. So in about half an hour, 35 minutes, 34 minutes. CB consumer confidence. To be honest, I probably won't be around for that. I just need to quickly pop out. And then by the time I get back, and I've only got to go 10 minutes down the road, but you know, once I've done that and then I get back and everything else, I'll probably get back around about sort of 5 past 10 past 3. So whatever initial volume or volatility hits the market, I'll miss it. So just going to do a quick 20-minute stream. Probably finish around about, we're going to finish in around about 15-20 minutes. So I just want to catch the open, see if we can capture a very, very quick trade. Again, all we're looking for is just a momentum play. We've had some nice response basically in this area. You can see yesterday's candle was pretty strong. Today we're getting a little bit of a muted candle, which is fine, expected obviously at this time of the year. So we're literally, I've got no directional bias. I'm not looking for anything in particular. I'm not looking for price to be running into certain areas or liquidity pools or supports or resistance or anything like that. All I'm looking for is literally just a momentum play based on my experience of reading price. That's it, nothing else. Also guys, if you'd be so kind as to like the stream, I'd really, really appreciate it. Obviously it does help. I'm tempted to like it myself. How you doing, Jesse? You alright, mate? 2 minutes to market open. Now what I want to do is, I want to get to a point, and this will be next year, it's not going to be now, but I want to get to a point where we're literally jumping on a stream, we do a quick 30 minutes, we smash out some profit, you know, and maybe do a sort of quick 10-minute Q&A, 15-minute Q&A, obviously answer questions along the way as well. But I want to keep the streams down to around about half an hour, 40 minutes max, because ultimately what's going to end up happening, and this may change, but I think ultimately what's going to end up happening is we're going to have these like super long streams, with a lot of boring stuff in, kind of in between. at least to start with. As we get more engagement and as we get more people, involved in, in the streams themselves, it's going to be a little bit more interesting. But I already know what people do because I can see the numbers on my side. I can actually see it live. People see the thumbnail, they're like, oh, so they jump on, they go straight for the account balance down here, and they're like, oh, 1,021, and they just switch off straight away. Yeah. As soon as that's up to some sizable amount, people are going to start paying a little bit more attention, and I think that's when we're going to be in a little bit of a stronger position to be able to kind of really push the numbers. Okay, 1 more minute to market open. Got 6 likes on the stream, 9 people on the stream. We need 3 more likes. Alright, so let's take a look here. Let's drop down to the 5 minute. Just usual, guys. Same thing that we've seen over the last couple of days. Market's just about to open. Okay, 2-point spread. Should see that drop to 1. And we're off. So let's take a look at what's going to happen here with this 5 minute candle. Just areas of interest. This is an interesting area up here. Now we've already dropped here and obviously retraced this, so all of this right here could be what's potentially going to be stabilizing price at the minute. You see the first initial response, you can see it straight away. Look at that. As soon as it gets down there, it's just responded immediately. So we'll zoom in a little bit so we can see this candle moving around. Same as always, right? What are we doing? Like I'm going to let you guys answer this, right, based on what we've done so far. What are we paying the most attention to right now? Four hour we don't need, hourly we need. That's fine. Okay. Just keep watching. Just as a quick reminder as well, remember the stream is delayed. Please do not try and take these trades. Very, very important. Purely for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice, okay? Still waiting on that answer, right? What are we looking at? What are we waiting for? Exactly the same as yesterday. Momentum, yeah, but what are we watching? What are we actually watching? Best way to learn is to get you guys to answer the questions. Confirmation of what, JT? Price action? Nope. Nope. What were we looking for yesterday? It's almost an exact replica of what we were looking at yesterday, to be fair. Three minutes for this 5 minute candle to close. To see if price will break that low. Nope. It's over here, guys. What's current price? Think of football, right? Same for football, soccer in America, obviously, as you guys say, or some of you say. Back line. What's the back line doing? Jesse says 1100. Yes. So is price defending the 1100 right now? Defense, exactly. Is price defending the 1100? Support, maybe. Before that it was 11k whole, yes. We're currently about 10 points under, right? So price is kind of bouncing around between 92, 93, 80, 89, sorry, 80, 89, 90, and so on. The question is, if I take a short right now, yeah, are we going to get some follow through? That's the question that we're trying to ask, and that's the question that we're trying to get confirmation of. If I just short right now, right, are we going to get some follow through? What's the range? Where's price going? Could we potentially be, on the right side of this? You can see that I'm just letting price run, right? Because I know the 5 minute candle is just about to close, which it just has. Now we're getting a little bit of a run up. Ideally, we run up first, and then we start to push towards this low. If it just runs from here, there's nothing we can do. Going to watch if it stays at 11. Yeah, the crossover point, right? So as price is kind of stabilizing around this area, it's crossed through 11, right? So 11,000. Now it's starting to kind of run up a little bit. It's showing a little bit of weakness on this push. Not amazing, there's no serious momentum to the upside. Doesn't really look like it wants to explode, but we've seen some pretty crazy stuff on the Nasdaq recently, so we're just gonna be patient, just gonna wait to see what this 5 minute candle does. Are we in a rush to throw our money away? Absolutely not. Do we have to take a trade today? Okay. So we're getting a little bit of a response. 15. It's taken this low, bit of a push up, back above 11. All right, very interesting. How long we got left of this 15 minute candle? About 9 minutes. A lot can change in 9 minutes, right? So we'll just be patient. All right, we're watching the 11. 11,000, 11,000, 11,100. Just broke. Again, so we're back at 90s. 94, 95, 96, 94, 92, 93. 3.5 minutes left of this 5 minute candle. Broke through the 11 after a few attempts yesterday. And we ate away at the support. It's likely to have less resistance there today, or is there no real pattern to that? No, there's no real pattern, David. It's just basically on the day whether price is defended or not. It just depends if there's orders there or whether that price is being defended by buyers or sellers. Whichever which way it's going. If price is coming into it right from above, so it's going down into that level, and you see buyers step in, that price is being defended. If price is going up into that level and you see sellers step in, then you can see that price is being defended by a different party. So buyers, it's being defended by the buyers. Sellers, it's being defended by the sellers, right? So I'm going to hang around for another maybe 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes. We may get something, we may not. Again, absolutely not pressing anything here, in terms of pushing or in terms of trying to find something meaningful. We're just being mindful, right, that the 15-minute chart has almost retraced its entire move to the downside. So somebody asked me a question recently. It's nothing to do with this. It was just about something else. But why not buy down there? I'm going to kind of generalize here. Why not buy down there? That's an easy 30 points, right? Because the momentum off the open, with all the other variables that we're watching and paying attention to, could quite easily, have continued lower into this area down here. So the question is now, what do you do as you're watching this kind of 5 minute candle reverse? Do you immediately go long? No, you wait for the next 5 minute candle, and if this goes all the way up into this area up here for another 27 points, right, and you're kind of sitting around about 11,140, yeah, you've missed the move. So what? It's done. It's not the end of the world. But if you let that 5-minute candle close, see what happens over the next 5-10 minutes. Maybe it stabilizes here, gives you a really good drop, reversal, really nice rejection price sensitivity, pick up buy side liquidity, boom, off it goes. Confirmation. You're looking for confirmation. You're always looking for confirmation. Now, if this 5-minute candle closes in the next, say, 30 seconds, however long it's going to take, 30, 40 seconds, right? And the next 5-minute candle starts to run lower, 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 lower. It gets back through 11,100. Then it starts to stabilize, drop, drop, drop. And you're currently around about sort of 11,000, like 11,090, say here, right? That last portion to take out this low is about 10 points. It's going to run a little bit more. So you're looking around about 15 points, maybe 20 points on a run into these levels down here. And it would actually, to be fair, come here. Let me show you. Is right where it would come. Right, and if you want to be really super technical, it would actually be there. Is where price would want to go. If it does that. The point is we're always assessing, analyzing, confirming price behavior, confirming movement, representation only. That's the only thing we're interested in. What is price representing? What are we seeing? What's it telling us? What's the picture? What's the story? You know, right now we've got 2 sentences in one of the paragraphs of 13 paragraphs in one chapter. Yeah, we don't have enough to understand what that chapter's about, if that makes sense. Every candle that goes by, it's adding another sentence to the paragraph. Once we have complete paragraph, we get a little bit more of an insight into what that chapter is about. And that chapter is basically what's price reaching for. You know, and there's a bunch of other variables we pay attention to, obviously, but it's all good. Nice, guys. If you haven't already liked the stream, please do so, guys. But I'm pretty much at max here, so we've currently got 14 people on the stream, got 10 likes. Very, very happy. Thank you. I'll just say this as well, guys. Enjoy it, right? Enjoy the quiet, because you know when you start to get a little bit more popular and people start to like turn up, you know, obviously I have a very good memory, right? I remember everybody that's in here because I know all of you guys. You know, so I'll always be able to kind of see you in the crowd, so to speak. But let's say there was 100 or 200. Let's just go a little bit crazy and say there was 500 people on the stream. There's a lot more people typing, so the chat's going faster. So enjoy the quiet. I'm buying NAS. So you're buying the NASDAQ, Kenny. You're buying the NASDAQ, Kenny. All right, all right. Kenny's buying the NASDAQ. So if it's tested the low twice, why not go for a long on the daily open? Let me read that again. So if it's tested the low twice, why not go for a long on the daily open? So if we look at the daily chart, are you saying like it's tested these lows down here, why not just as soon as the market opens go for a long? Is that what you're saying, Rob? Well, if you're making a reference to these 2 lows down here, right, so it came down, it tested the low, then it tested the low a second time, and it started to run up. Are you saying why not take a low, like why not take a buy down here? See you later, Billy. I'm not going to be around. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. I'm not going to be around much longer anyway. I've got to go, so 3 more minutes with this 5-minute close. And in fact, I actually do have to go, guys. Rob, can you throw your... Yeah. Rob, can you do me a favour? Can you throw your question in... let me think the best way to do... Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. When I do a quick review tonight of today, I'll mention what you're discussing. I think I know what you're talking about. All right, mate. So, guys, listen. I really appreciate you guys turning up. I apologise. It's a very short stream today, but we'll catch up. And obviously, if I take a trade, you know, I'll try and reference it in the Discord. If you're not already in the Discord, links in the description below for those that are watching this video afterwards. And yes, I'll chat to you guys really soon. All right, take care.